Hey there, financial explorers. Welcome to our journey through Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, a book that's transformed the way millions of people think about money and wealth. In this audio summary, we're going to unravel the key lessons from this financial classic in a way that's easy to understand, engaging, and actionable. Whether you're a financial newbie or a seasoned investor, you're in the right place to gain valuable insights and practical tips for achieving financial success. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future financial adventures. We'll be your guides as we explore the concepts of assets versus liabilities, the power of passive income, and how to make money work for you, just like the rich do. So, grab your financial compass, and let's set sail into the world of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Buckle up, it's going to be an enriching ride. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In this chapter, Kiyosaki introduces the two most influential figures in his life when it comes to money and finances, his rich dad and his poor dad. These two individuals represent two contrasting approaches to money and wealth building. Rich Dad, Kiyosaki's rich dad is the father of his childhood best friend, Mike. He is portrayed as a successful entrepreneur and investor who prioritizes financial education and taking calculated risks to achieve financial independence. Rich Dad believes in acquiring assets that generate income, such as real estate and businesses. He emphasizes the importance of learning how to make money work for you and not relying solely on a traditional job. Poor Dad, Kiyosaki's poor dad is his biological father, a well-educated man with a stable job as a government employee and a teacher. While he values formal education and job security, he lacks financial literacy and tends to focus on working for a paycheck, saving, and avoiding financial risks. Poor Dad believes in the traditional path of getting a good education, finding a secure job, and saving for retirement. Kiyosaki highlights the key differences in mindset and financial philosophies between his two dads. He explains how these early influences shaped his own attitudes toward money and investing. He also points out that both his rich dad and poor dad had good intentions and values but had contrasting beliefs about money, which led to vastly different financial outcomes. The central lesson of this chapter is that financial education is crucial for achieving financial success. Kiyosaki suggests that understanding the difference between assets, things that put money in your pocket, and liabilities, things that take money out of your pocket, is fundamental to building wealth. He encourages readers to question traditional financial advice and seek financial knowledge outside of conventional schooling. Chapter 1 sets the stage for the book's core message, that achieving financial independence requires a shift in mindset, a commitment to ongoing financial education, and a willingness to take control of one's financial future. Kiyosaki's rich dad serves as a powerful example of how adopting a different approach to money can lead to financial freedom. Certainly, the rich don't work for money. In this chapter, Kiyosaki delves deeper into the concept that sets the wealthy apart from those who struggle financially. The rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. Here's a detailed explanation of Chapter 2. Understanding the rat race. Kiyosaki begins by revisiting the idea of the rat race. The rat race represents the cycle of working for a paycheck, paying bills, and often struggling to make ends meet. He emphasizes that many people are trapped in this cycle, constantly chasing after more money without achieving financial independence. Financial education is key. Kiyosaki emphasizes that financial education is essential to break free from the rat race. He argues that traditional education often lacks teachings on money and investing, leaving people ill-equipped to make informed financial decisions. He advocates for self-education in the realm of personal finance. Working for money versus making money work for you. Kiyosaki introduces the fundamental concept of the rich making money work for them. He asserts that the majority of people work for money by trading their time for a paycheck. In contrast, the rich focus on acquiring assets that generate income, allowing their money to work for them even when they're not actively working. The importance of entrepreneurship. Kiyosaki discusses the value of entrepreneurship as a means to make money work for you. He believes that entrepreneurs take control of their financial destinies by creating businesses and income streams that aren't solely reliant on their time and effort. This approach contrasts with the traditional mindset of seeking job security through employment. Investing in assets. The chapter emphasizes the critical distinction between assets and liabilities. Assets are things that put money in your pocket, such as rental properties, stocks, or businesses. Liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket, like mortgages, car loans, and credit card debt. Kiyosaki encourages readers to focus on acquiring income-generating assets to achieve financial independence. The power of fear and desire. Kiyosaki notes that fear and desire are powerful motivators. Fear of not having enough money can lead people to stay in the rat race, while the desire for financial freedom can inspire them to take action and invest in assets. Takeaways from Chapter 2. In Chapter 2, Kiyosaki stresses the importance of breaking free from the cycle of working for money and instead making money work for you. This transformation requires a commitment to financial education, a shift in mindset, and the willingness to take calculated risks through investments and entrepreneurship. The chapter sets the stage for readers to rethink their approach to money and consider alternative paths to financial independence. Why teach financial literacy? In this chapter, Kiyosaki explains why it's crucial to learn about money and finances and why traditional education often falls short in this regard. In simple language. In this chapter, Kiyosaki talks about why it's essential to learn about money. He says that in school, we learn many important things, like reading, writing, and math, but we're not taught much about money. This can be a problem because money is something we deal with every day as adults. He tells a story about his own life where he asks his rich dad for advice on making money, and his poor dad doesn't know what to say. His rich dad teaches him about money and investing, which helps him become successful. Kiyosaki believes that understanding money and how it works is crucial for our financial future. He says that financial education can help us make better decisions about how we earn, spend, and invest our money. So, the main point of this chapter is that learning about money is just as important as learning other subjects, and it's something we should all strive to do to have a better financial future. Mind your own business. In this chapter, Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of taking control of your financial future by becoming financially independent rather than relying solely on a job for income. In simple language. In this chapter, Kiyosaki talks about how important it is to take control of your money and your financial future. He believes that relying only on a job for income is not the best way to achieve financial success. He explains that most people work for someone else, earn a paycheck, and then use that money to pay their bills and expenses. But there's a problem with this approach. It often keeps you stuck in what he calls the rat race, where you're always working to earn more money just to cover your expenses. Kiyosaki suggests a different approach. He says that instead of just working for a paycheck, you should also think about starting your own business or investing in things like real estate or stocks. These can be ways to create additional sources of income that don't require you to work for someone else. He believes that by building and managing your own sources of income, you can gain more control over your financial situation. It's about having your money work for you instead of you working for your money. So, the main message of this chapter is to encourage readers to start thinking about ways to create income beyond their job and to consider becoming an entrepreneur or investor to achieve financial independence. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. In this chapter, Kiyosaki explains the impact of taxes on your financial well-being and why understanding taxes and business structures is essential. In simple language. In this chapter, Kiyosaki talks about taxes, which are a portion of your earnings that you have to give to the government. He explains that taxes can have a big impact on your financial success. He tells a story about how he and his friend Mike learned about taxes and business structures from Mike's dad, who was an entrepreneur. They learned that employees, like Kiyosaki's poor dad, often pay the highest taxes because the government takes a significant portion of their income. Kiyosaki introduces the concept of corporations, which are like businesses. He explains that corporations can be a powerful tool for managing taxes because they allow you to legally reduce the amount of money you pay in taxes. He emphasizes that understanding how taxes work and using the right business structures can help you keep more of your money and build wealth faster. It's about being smart with your finances and not paying more in taxes than you need to. So, the main point of this chapter is that understanding taxes and using the right business structures can help you keep more of your money and build wealth more effectively. It's another important aspect of achieving financial success. The rich invent money. In this chapter, Kiyosaki discusses how the wealthy often find creative ways to generate income and build wealth. In simple language. In this chapter, Kiyosaki talks about how rich people often use their creativity and ideas to make money. He believes that being creative with your finances can lead to financial success. He explains that many people think that you need a lot of money to make money. but that's not always true. He shares a story about how he and his friend Mike learned from Mike's dad, who was an entrepreneur. Mike's dad taught them how to use their creativity and ideas to make money, even if they didn't have a lot of money to start with. Kiyosaki emphasizes that anyone can come up with ideas to make money, whether it's starting a small business, investing in real estate, or finding other opportunities. He believes that it's important to think outside the box and not limit yourself to just earning a paycheck from a job. He also mentions that making mistakes is a part of learning and becoming financially successful. It's okay to try different things and learn from your experiences. So, the main message of this chapter is that being creative with your ideas and finding ways to make money can lead to financial success, even if you don't have a lot of money to start with. It's about using your imagination and taking action to achieve your financial goals. Work to learn, don't work for money. In this chapter, Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of gaining knowledge and skills, especially in the areas of money and investing. In simple language. In this chapter, Kiyosaki talks about the value of learning and gaining knowledge. He believes that one of the most important things you can do is to keep learning, especially about money and investing. He explains that many people go to school to get a good job and earn a paycheck. While having a job is essential, Kiyosaki suggests that it's equally important to continue learning throughout your life, especially about how money works. He tells a story about how he and his friend Mike worked for his rich dad without getting paid at first. Instead, they worked for knowledge. His rich dad believed that it was more important to learn about money, investing, and how to run a business than to just earn a paycheck. Kiyosaki emphasizes that by gaining knowledge and skills in areas like finance and investing, you can become more financially independent. It's about working not just for money but also for the valuable experience and education that can help you make better financial decisions. So, the main message of this chapter is that continuous learning and gaining knowledge about money and investing are crucial for achieving financial success. It's not just about working for a paycheck but also working to learn and grow your financial intelligence. Overcoming obstacles. In this chapter, Kiyosaki discusses the common obstacles and fears that often hold people back from achieving financial success. In simple language. In this chapter, Kiyosaki talks about the challenges and fears that can get in the way of achieving financial success. He believes that it's essential to recognize and overcome these obstacles. He explains that many people have fears and doubts about money, investing, and taking financial risks. These fears can include the fear of making mistakes, the fear of losing money, or the fear of not being smart enough about finances. Kiyosaki tells a story about how he and his friend Mike faced similar fears when they started their journey to financial education. They had doubts and worries, but they also had a strong desire to overcome them. He emphasizes that overcoming these obstacles requires a combination of knowledge, action, and mindset. It's about learning from your mistakes, taking calculated risks, and not letting fear hold you back. Kiyosaki encourages readers to confront their fears and doubts about money and to seek out financial education and guidance. He believes that by doing so, you can move closer to achieving your financial goals. So, the main message of this chapter is that everyone faces obstacles and fears when it comes to money, but it's possible to overcome them through education, action, and determination. Don't let fear stand in the way of your financial success. Getting started. In this chapter, Kiyosaki discusses the importance of taking the first steps towards financial independence and offers practical advice on getting started. In simple language. In this chapter, Kiyosaki talks about how to begin your journey towards financial independence. He believes that taking the first steps is crucial in achieving your financial goals. He explains that many people want to become financially independent, but they often don't know where to start. Kiyosaki suggests that getting started doesn't necessarily require a lot of money. It can begin with a desire to learn and take action. He emphasizes that the most crucial step is changing your mindset and making a commitment to financial education. By learning about money, investing, and managing your finances, you can start making informed decisions. Kiyosaki suggests that you can start small by saving money, reducing unnecessary expenses, and seeking out opportunities to invest. He encourages readers to take action, even if it's a small step, because it's the first step towards financial independence. He also stresses the importance of setting clear financial goals. Having specific goals gives you something to work towards and helps you stay motivated. So, the main message of this chapter is that getting started on your path to financial independence is essential, and it begins with a commitment to learning, taking small steps, and setting clear financial goals. Don't wait, start today. Still want more? Here are some to-dos. In this chapter, Kiyosaki offers practical steps and recommendations for readers who want to continue their journey toward financial independence. In simple language. In this chapter, Kiyosaki provides some final advice and to-do recommendations for readers who are eager to continue their financial education and take action. Increase your financial knowledge. Kiyosaki encourages readers to keep learning about money and investing. This can include reading books, attending seminars, or seeking out mentors who can provide guidance. Take action. He emphasizes the importance of taking action and not just learning passively. Start small if necessary, but take steps to apply what you've learned about money and investing. Learn from mistakes. Understand that making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process. Instead of being discouraged by them, use your mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Seek out individuals who share your interest in financial education and wealth building. Being around people with similar goals can provide motivation and support. Teach others. Kiyosaki suggests that one of the best ways to solidify your knowledge is to teach it to others. By sharing what you've learned, you reinforce your understanding and potentially help others on their financial journey. Keep your expenses in check. Be mindful of your spending habits and try to reduce unnecessary expenses. This can free up more money for saving and investing. Set clear financial goals. Continuously set and update your financial goals. Having clear objectives gives you direction and motivation. Build a support team. As you advance in your financial journey, consider building a team of professionals, such as accountants or financial advisors, who can provide specialized guidance. Stay committed. Building wealth and achieving financial independence takes time and dedication. Stay committed to your goals even when faced with challenges or setbacks. Enjoy the journey. Finally, Kiyosaki reminds readers to enjoy the process of learning about money and investing. It's not just about the destination but also the journey itself. The main message of this chapter is that achieving financial independence is an ongoing process that involves continuous learning, taking action, and staying committed to your financial goals. By following these to-dos, you can continue to progress on your financial journey. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. We hope you've gained valuable insights into the world of financial literacy and wealth building. If you found this audio summary helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and fellow financial explorers. And remember, the real power comes from applying what you've learned. The link to purchase Rich Dad Poor Dad and explore more about financial education is right there in the video description, so be sure to check it out. If you crave more financial wisdom and want to embark on more adventures like this, hit that subscribe button, and we'll keep guiding you through the world of financial success. So, until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your financial future is in your hands. Take control, make informed decisions, and chart your course toward the life you've always dreamed of. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode of Minute Book. Thank you for joining us.